tree, mango tree.
Welcome to Mango Tree Storytime with me, your favorite author, Nadine Johnson. Today we're going to finish up our special chapter book, Montego Castle, The Forbidden Dungeon. It's our last chapter, chapter 14. So if you haven't listened to the other chapters, go back, listen to those, then come back right here. Are you ready? Here we go. It's chapter 14, Montego Isle. Kayla pulled Joey into her bedroom. You had to say something, didn't you? Yes, and I feel a lot better, Joey said, smiling. Kayla frowned. It doesn't matter because they didn't believe you. Anyway, I still think that hallway has the secret to why we're here. We have to find out more about it. Joey's eyes grew wide. You want to go back to the dungeon? No. Yeah, maybe, Kayla said. Joey shook his head. I can't think about this anymore. I'm too tired. Fine, Kayla huffed. Tomorrow then. Joey was glad it was close to his bedtime. He didn't want to spend another second talking about the dungeon. Surviving the stinky hallway, mountain lions, and thunderstorm was enough for one day. He dove into bed and tucked the blanket around him. He tried to fall asleep, but the piece of newspaper he found in the forest danced in his head. Thinking about where it came from and what it said kept his mind racing. He had to read it. He went to the bathroom and eased the soaked piece of paper out of his pants pocket. He laid it on the table under the lamp and flattened out the creases until it was readable. Then he read it. And after 5 years, the search is still underway for the royal Montego crowns. They are required for the upcoming coronation of the King and Queen of Montego Isle. The ceremony will take place at Montego Castle. It will be held on the 10th birthday of the future prince and princess. If the crowns are not found, Joey read it again and again. After the third time, something clicked. He picked up the paper and rushed into Kayla's room. Kayla was curled up under her blanket, reading a mystery book. She jumped as Joey burst into her room, sending the book in the air. Ugh, she screamed. Kayla, look at this, Joey said, ignoring her twisted face. Remember, the paper? He was so excited he couldn't find the right words. Kayla wrinkled her brow. What paper? From outside, the piece that blew by me right before the storm came. Joey held it up in front of her face. Read it. Be careful. It's wet. Anna wrinkled her nose as she read the clipping. Then her eyes lit up. This is about us. We live in Montego Isle, and this place is Montego Castle. And I'm going to be a real princess. Shh, Joey said. This could be about another family. It has to be about us, Kayla said. We've been stuck in this castle for 5 years, and the crowns have been missing for 5 years. Mom and Dad must have moved us here to search for the crowns. Joey nodded. That would explain all their secret meetings. Kayla smiled. And we'll be 10 soon. Only twins have the same birthday, right? I guess so, Joey said. Kayla's eyes widened. Then I'm right, Mr. Joey Solomon. We're the future prince and princess. That means Mom and Dad are going to be the king and queen of Montego Isle. That's super duper cool. Okay, if you're right, what do you think will happen if the crowns aren't found? Joey asked. Kayla read the paper again. Geez, Joey, what if something terrible happens? We have to find out more. That's the end. I hope you enjoyed my chapter book, Montego Castle, The Forbidden Dungeon. But guess what? that's not the end of Joey and Kayla's story, because this book is a trilogy, which means that it's actually 3 books. So the story continues again. And the next story is called Montego Castle, The Missing Crowns. Until then, be kind to one another.